I would like to call upon an individual who has been the driving force of the club. He has been an enigma and an inspiration for all of us, handling continuous challenges we faced as the committee. I would now like to call upon the Students' Chairman of the Islamic Society and a very dear friend I've known for all my life, Althaf Isfahan, to deliver the welcome address.
Chief Guest, Mr. Imtiaz Buhardeen, Guest Speaker, Mr. Haroon Mawjood, Principal Sir, Mr. Tilak Watuheva, Senior Deputy Principal, Mr. L.W.K. Silva, Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, Mrs. Mumtaz Begum, the Deputy Director of Education of the Colombo Zone, Senior Games Master, Senior Master of Clubs and Societies, past Muslim teachers of Royal College, grade heads, Muslim teachers of Royal College and all the other teachers present here, event sponsors, past board members, prefects council, teachers and students from invited schools, and my fellow royalists. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to the 69th Annual Islamic Day and Milad Un-Nabi celebrations for the year 2024. It's my profound honor to stand before you today as the Student Chairman of the Royal College Islamic Society at the 69th Annual Islamic Day and Milad Un-Nabi celebrations, a day that reflects the hard work, passion, and dedication of not just one individual, but an entire committee. This event is more than just a tradition. It's a product of unwavering commitment and a shared vision of a team that believes in something greater than themselves. Behind me stands a remarkable team: teachers, students, board members, parents, and supporters whose collective energy has turned this event into a celebration that uplifts our spirits and deepens our connection to faith. They are quite architects, building this moment brick by brick, ensuring that today isn't just another day on our calendar, but a living testament to the power of unity, creativity, and a shared purpose. This year's Islamic Day is about more than just honoring our faith. It's about renewal and growth. It's a day to reflect on how far we've come and to look ahead with hope, realizing that our strength comes from togetherness. As the saying goes, none of us is as strong as all of us. And in a world that can often feel overwhelming, our community stands as a reminder that performing or simply being here plays a vital role in making this event what it is. Today, let's not only celebrate the richness of our faith, but also the bonds of teamwork and collective effort that makes everything possible. This is not just a celebration of our past, but a beacon for our future, one that is built by each and every one of you here today. To our honored guests and sponsors, your presence and support elevates this day and makes it truly special. We thank you for joining us and being part of this journey. As we proceed through the day, I urge you all to take part in the activities, engage in the experiences, and let this day inspire us to carry forward the values of kindness, knowledge, and unity into our everyday lives. May today be a day that not only brings joy, but also togetherness, the bonds of our community and our faith. Also, we'll now be moving on into the launching of our souvenir, the 66th edition of the Sout Tullab. Jazakallahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Even though the past year has been filled with speed bumps, the Islamic Society of Royal College has managed to pull off a fruitful year in terms of public events, competitions, and community-oriented projects. To give you a detailed description of all we've done, I would now like to call upon Haaziq Hazeem to give you the Secretaries' report for the year 2024.
Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Imtiaz Buhardeen, Guest Speaker, Mr. Haroon Mawjood, Principal of Royal College, Mr. Tilak Watuheva, Senior Deputy Principal, Mr. L.W.K. Silva, Deputy Principal of Extracurricular Activities, Mr. Pradeep Nishanta, Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, Master in Charge of Clubs and Societies, Mr. W.D.C. Fernando, Senior Games Master, Mr. Ammar Riyaz, and Senior Vice President of Islam Society, Mr. Azima Hussain, grade heads, Muslim teachers of Royal College, and all the other teachers. Event sponsors, past board members, prefects council, students from invited schools, and my dear allies. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And a very good evening to you all. It gives me an immense pleasure to stand before you to deliver the inaugural Secretaries report on the 69th Annual Islamic Day and Milad Un-Nabi celebrations of Royal College. This day has brought us together to celebrate and embrace the rich and diverse culture of the Islamic community within our schools. The projects that were conducted by the Royal College Islamic Society from the end of November 2023 to end of November 2024 are as follows. First 11 cricket team prayers, Big Match Juma Shuttle Service, Social Welfare, Ramazan Kareem, Oral Prayers, An-Nashida, Noorul Quran, Academia Art Competition, Annual Inter-House Competitions, Annual Inter-Grade Competitions, Inter-School Competition Representation, Annual Inter-School Competitions, Kitab al-Dua, Jumma Pass Initiative, and finally the 66 Sout Tullab. The Big Match project, organized by the Royal College Islamic Society, took place in two phases. The first phase being the first 11 cricket team players that took place on 8th of March 2024 as they approached to the 145th Battle of the Blues. The second phase of the project was a Jummah shuttle service. Was arranged a shuttle service from the SSC grounds to the Jah of the Jummah Masjid for the Muslim students of Royal College and St. Thomas College, who were present in support of their team on 8th of March 2024, which was the second day of historic 145th Battle of the Blues. Ramazan Kareem was an initiative which served to provide Saharan iftar meals for the Muslim students residing at Royal College Hostel throughout the month of Ramadan, enabling them to fulfill their obligatory fast. Another venture that was initiated in the holy month of Ramadan was social welfare. The donation of around 85 packs of essential dye rations to underprivileged families around Colombo was carried out during this time. Moving on to Oral Prayer Project, special prayers were offered to students who took place in the GC oral level examination this year. The Royal College Islamic Society organized An-Nashida 24, an online Islamic song competition, in the month of May. The competition attracted over 80 submissions across the island. The top 10 videos were posted on YouTube to be rated by the community vote, and the top 6 participants were awarded prizes based on their final rankings. Noorul Quran is a Quran donation project organized by the Great and Batch of Royal College Islamic Society. Through this initiative, over 200 Qurans were donated to various locations across Colombo. We also organized the Academia Art Competition, providing a platform for the primary students of Royal College to showcase their talents and creativity. The annual Inter-House Competitions took place on the 27th June. This was conducted in 2 categories, junior and senior categories. Students from 5 houses, Marsh, Reed, Boak, Hartley, and Harvard competed as teams to bring the title champion of their respective house. The annual Intergrade Competitions, organized by the Royal College Islamic Society, took place on the 22nd to 28th of July. We hosted a spectrum of different competitions through which young royalists were able to bring out their talents and prove their knowledge on Islam. The competitions were conducted in 5 different categories, allowing students from all grades to take part and allow opening competitive spirit and community representation. The annual Inter-House Competition Representation is a project by the Royal College Islamic Society where students participate in various competitions held across Sri Lanka. Through this initiative, the Society has earned numerous accolades and achieved a significant placement. We hosted the annual All-Island Inter-School Competitions on 1st of September this year with the primary objective of providing an opportunity for Muslim students around the island to showcase their knowledge. Kitab al-Dua is a special project organized by the Royal College Islamic Society. This project features a collection of over 99 duas, providing a valuable resource for students and the community to connect with daily prayers. This initiative aims to encourage a spiritual growth and strengthen practice-making dua in everyday life. The Jummah Pass initiative, organized by the Royal College Islamic Society, provides students with an official pass to leave schools on Friday and attend the Jummah prayer. This project facilitates the students in fulfilling their religious obligation while balancing their academic activities. Last but not least, we launched the 66th edition of Sout Tullab, the Student Voice Souvenir, a momentous publication that not only celebrates the rich history of Royal College Islamic Society, but also acts as a platform that enables students, past pupils, board members, and administration to publish their messages. In conclusion, we believe we drove a successful year towards our mission in promoting Islamic virtues and fascinating the students with a sound knowledge in Islam. Guided by a vision that is, we work to promote peace and harmony between Muslim and non-Muslim students of Royal College. I would like to use this opportunity to thank our principal, Mr. Tilak Wattuheva, and the administration, past board members, prefects council of Royal College, students of Royal College, invited schools, parents, and most importantly, my top board. And the editors, and not forgetting the organizing committee, who all enabled to make this project possible. On another note, the Royal College Islamic Society has donated 1.5 million rupees during our road to improve the Muslim community. And that being said, I'm Haaziq Hazeem, Joint Secretary of the Royal College Islamic Society for the year 2023-24. We'll now sign off. Jazakallah khaira, wassalam.
Thank you, Haaziq, for that very detailed Secretary's report. I'm pretty sure all of us here have been enlightened with the proceedings of the Islamic Society for the year 2024.
Introduce everyone to our guest speaker of the day, Mr. Haroon Mawjood. Mr. Mawjood, like most at Excel, played a huge role in his school when he was younger. Once the Deputy Chairman of the Royal College Islamic Society, he served all Muslims in his school and contributed to its greatest rise. He was the first 11 cricket captain in 2006 and 7 and was a 5-year cricket colorsman from 2005 to 2009. And several more accolades during his cricket career that are far too many for me to name. This led to Mr. Mawjood becoming the Deputy Head Prefect in 2008 and 2009. And currently a council member of the Royal College Union. And professionally, he excelled even further, becoming the Deputy General Manager at a project at Brandix. Mr. Mawjood is an associate member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka and the associate member of the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, and currently a Chartered Global Management Accountant as well, currently acting as a Chartered Accountant. I now invite Mr. Haroon Mawjood, our guest speaker for the day, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Chief guest, Mr. Imtiaz Buhardeen, Chairman of the Almas Group, Senior Deputy Principal, Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, members of the staff, both academic and non-academic, past and present, other distinguished invitees, dignitaries, respected teachers and dear students from the invited schools, respected parents, and my dear young royalists. At the outset, let me first take this opportunity to thank the Royal College Islamic Society for inviting me today to grace this occasion and to address you as guest speaker this evening. I consider it an absolute honor and privilege to be standing here today and would like to take this opportunity to thank Master Althaf and Mrs. Azmia for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to share a few words that will hopefully be of value and use at the end of the day. Walking into Navaranghala indeed took me back down memory lane, so many nostalgic memories. I'll be fooling myself if I say that it was few years ago, but to be precise, it was 17 and a half years ago, where me and my colleagues, most of them are in the audience, where we ran this organization, trying to organize an event with clad all in white, running from one corner to the other, trying to do everything under the sun to make sure this event went successfully. Having said that, looking at how the organizing has taken place, the ambience, the atmosphere, the aura of this occasion has grown tremendously. It's a clear indicator to show that this organization, the Royal College Islamic Society, has grown from strength to strength, and I think all members, all stakeholders in the Royal College Islamic Society deserves a huge round of applause. Within the time allocated, I hope to do justice to all of you and promise to keep my speech captivating and short. Today, we all have gathered here to celebrate the rich history, the traditions, through the various performances like we did see from our young royalists, and also to recognize the contributions of the Muslim society of Royal College to the wider society at large, or wider community at large. But not to forget, we are also importantly here today to celebrate the success of all award winners and achievers. Today is your day. We hope to join in and celebrate your achievements and success. The theme I want to touch upon today is very close to my heart, something that I drive and speak to a lot of youngsters, especially from within and outside the community. It's the pursuit towards excellence. Excellence, or ihsan, as it is called in Arabic, is central to Islam. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us and mentioned that Allah loves those who, when they do something, they do it in the best and the most excellent manner. This means that whatever we do, be it studies, be it sports, or even for that matter, community well-being, it's important that we give our best effort, do it with sincerity and dedication. I've identified 3 key attributes that enable the pursuit of excellence. And I hope all of you will pay attention to these 3 key attributes and take away some form of learning as you leave this hall today. I'll also be making a few metaphorical remarks using the sport that I love the most, cricket. So please bear with me if I do make a mistake. The number one, or the core ingredient or the core attribute that one would need to pursue excellence is a sound moral character. In Islam, excellence starts with character. This is considered as the cornerstone of our faith. We are taught to be honest, respectful, compassionate, just, and responsible of our actions and in our conduct. Character is what makes us trustworthy, and it is how we want to be remembered in the future. As a student, whether it was serving as the deputy head prefect or captaining the Royal College cricket team, I realized that people look not only at my abilities, but more importantly at my conduct and who I was as a person. Students, please engrave what I'm going to say into your minds. More than any of your achievements or accolades, your moral fiber, your character is what will be valued by those who have some form of connection and network in your life. We influence others by our behavior and conduct, and that's where excellence truly stems from. The second key attribute that I'm moving into is critical in anything that you do. That's discipline and dedication. The journey of pursuing towards excellence demands dedication and discipline, qualities that Islam holds in high regard. Having to balance studies, sports, and my responsibilities within the society at a young age, it taught me that success doesn't come without effort. In the Quran, in Surah chapter 53, Allah reminds us that, and that man shall have nothing but what he strives for. This verse is a reminder that our efforts is what truly counts. The discipline you show in your conduct, studies, sports, or any other undertaking for that matter will define the kind of person you will become. Just like how practicing the cover drive repeatedly will make a batsman better at it, internalizing habits and consistently putting them into practice will shape you as a disciplined human being that is of value to society. The third and the final key attribute that I'm going to speak about is something that we have to really internalize because it's not easy. That is the ability to turn adversity into strength. I'm referring to the term resilience. As a nation, you all know we went through turmoil over the last 4 years, and I believe as a nation we have shown a lot of resilience to come through 2 years of global pandemic and an economic crisis following it. Excellence isn't about avoiding failure. It's about having the resilience to rise again each time we fall. The best example I can share with all of you is the experience I endured as captain of the first 11 cricket team in 2007 after losing the 128th Battle of the Blues. At the tender age of 17, carrying the weight of my team, the expectations of the rest of the school, teachers, parents, and a sea of old boys, both locally and globally, drained me mentally into a very bitter and dark space. With the guidance of the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the invaluable love and support from my beloved parents and family whom I cannot forget, I managed to bounce back. That same year, after performing well in the trials, I was selected to represent the Sri Lanka under-19s and further went on to play for 2 more seasons for Royal College, completing 5 seasons and being awarded colours for 5 years. The icing on the cake was winning the championship and being the best team All-Ireland in 2009, the year in which I played last, which was after a very long time. These experiences taught me patience and resilience. Each setback became an opportunity for me to learn and bounce back, and with the faith in the Almighty Allah, the challenge became that much more easier to manage and endure. The outcome, by fostering these 3 key attributes, ladies and gentlemen, is to ultimately be of influence in various levels of community and the wider society at large. Living a life in pursuit of excellence will give you the power to influence those around, even with small acts such as being kind to your loved ones, being compassionate, or sharing your knowledge, skill, talents, and experience to those who have some form of interest and connection around you. In conclusion, as we move forward from today, remember that excellence in Islam isn't about titles, awards, recognition, or accolades. It's upholding strong character and using it with discipline and dedication whilst fighting through adversity. Remember, life is a roller coaster, so you will have to face adversity. So fighting through adversity with resilience so that you can ultimately make a positive impact to those around you. Embrace the responsibility Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given each and every one of you and make a difference in the world. Leave behind a legacy that reflects the value of true Muslims, combining the obligation with a strong character. Be someone who embodies kindness, compassion, integrity, and a constant drive to continuously improve oneself. Before I leave the stage, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us all on the path to excellence, help us to lead with compassion, and inspire us to be the best version of ourselves. Final message, especially to all the royalists, remember young boys, you are in a school and an institution that is second to none when it comes to all facilities, infrastructure, and resources. So it's actually a breeding ground for champions to be born. You all have the potential to become the next heroes of tomorrow. You all have been an excellent audience and an attentive one. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khair, sir, for that wonderful keynote, as well as for taking time off your busy schedule to come grace this occasion and speak today. Thank you very much.
Now we invite the project chairman of the Sout Tullab, Ammar Riyaz Khan, to address the gathering. Over to you, Ammar.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Honorable Chief Guest, Guest Speaker, Principal Sir, Deputy Principals, Senior Vice President of the Royal College Islamic Society, teachers, event sponsors, Prefects Council, and fellow students. It is with immense gratitude to Allah that we, the editors of the 66th edition of the Sout Tullab, stand before you today to share the story of this publication's creation. Sout Tullab, or the Student's Voice, is more than a collection of articles and pages. It is a beacon for knowledge, a testament to the wisdom of our Islamic heritage, and a platform for the students of Royal College to echo the timeless message of Islam, a message of peace, harmony, and brotherhood. As we carry forward this legacy, we recognize the weight of the task entrusted to us for over 6 decades. This souvenir has reflected the dedication, intellect, and passion of countless students who came before us. Compiling these pages is not a mere task, It is a sacred duty to ensure that the message within resonates with future generations. Now, some may wonder why we speak with such earnestness about this publication. After all, to some, it may just appear just as another book filled with articles and advertisements. But behind these pages lies a story of collaboration, persistence, and vision. From navigating the chaotic halls of meetings to refining drafts in late hours, each moment has contributed to what you hold in your hands today. This is not merely ink on paper, it is a result of a shared aspiration to uplift, educate, and inspire. As we reflect on the purpose of the Sout Tullab, we are reminded that our aim goes beyond a printed souvenir. We are committed to showcasing the talents of our fellow students, ensuring the message of Islam remains unclouded, reflecting the teachings of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In a time when misconceptions about Islam are widespread, it becomes our duty to represent the faith as it was meant to be, a light for humanity. Of course, this journey could have not been completed alone. Our heartfelt thanks goes to our principal, who has been a pillar of strength and guidance, to our teachers who encourage us through every hurdle, and to the countless individuals behind the scenes whose effort have brought this publication to life. It is because of their support that we can proudly present the 66th edition of the Sout Tullab. So as you turn these pages of this edition, we ask you to take a moment to reflect on the voices within. These are not just words, these are voices of students striving to make a difference, contributing to a legacy that stretches back over 60 years. Cherish this publication as it is more than a product of tradition. It is a symbol of our collective efforts and our shared values and our unshakable commitment to faith. May Allah bless everyone involved, and may this edition of the Sout Tullab leave a lasting impact, just as the previous editions have done. By the students, for the students' voice. Thank you.
Jazakallah khair, Ammar.
Now I would like to invite our Deputy Principal of Co-Curriculars, Mr. Pradeep Nishanta, to address the gathering.
Assalamu alaikum. Today our chief guest, Mr. Imtiaz Buhardeen, guest speaker Haroon Mawjood, and senior deputy principal, assistant principals, former senior game master Sout sir, and currently senior game master Riyaz Aluha, and senior master in charge of club and societies, vice president of Islamic Society Mrs. Asima, grade heads, Muslim teachers of Royal College, and all the invited schools, principals, students, and the Muslim Ladies College principal, Mrs. Munas, and the Colombo Zonal Education Deputy Director, Mrs. Begum, and all the teachers and my dear students. Good afternoon all. First I would like welcome all of you on behalf of Royal College for 69th Annual Islamic Day and Milad Un-Nabi celebration. Today's event is a stitch project of Royal College Islamic Society. It reflects our commitment to celebrate understand the values and bind us. This year, I am particularly proud of themselves, accomplishments of the Islamic Society. The dedication of our students and teachers has transformed this society into vibration platform for the teaching, growth, and community. Under strong leadership, the society has organized activities that have deep the appreciation of Islamic values. And while congratulating the spirit of the unity and the respect among us. Today's event is a testament to the continued success of the Royal College Islamic Society, the platform that has thrived over the year and upload values of brotherhood, humanity, and knowledge. This society, rooted in the rich heritage of Islam, have made testimony spirit of the a strong sense of the identity of the valid among our young Muslim royalists. It is inspiring to see the effort of the society has undertaken to bring forward values of respect and tolerance, which are ensured the today's event. For the example, today's chief guest, Mr. Imtiaz Buhardeen, who is a businessman and serial investor in a career spanning over the decades, marked by the international trade, finance, and real estate. A proud old boy from the Royal College, Mr. Buhardeen has since established himself as a business leader with deep root in Sri Lanka's economic landscape. Not only that, our guest speaker, also Majusi, is a Press 11 cricket captain in 2009. At that time, I was member of the Royal College academic staff. Today, I am very happy to see former senior game master Mr. Rao and the Saniyamis and all the other past teachers have come here. I am very happy because of I had been working with them more than 10 years in Royal College as a member of academic staff. Thank you very much for your coming. Then I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the members of Islam Society and teachers and all the parents, well-wishers, because of your commitment and the dedication and hard work. Without your hard work, dedication, and all the effect from you have given, if not that, without that dedication, this event will not be possible. Thank you very much for your coming and participation, and I would like to wish all the prize winners today and all of you have a very sparkling day. Thank you very much.
Imtiaz Buhardeen is a businessman and serial investor with a career spanning over 3 decades, marked by his expertise in international trade, finance, and real estate. A proud old boy from Royal College, Mr. Buhardeen has since established himself as a business leader with deep roots in Sri Lanka's economic landscape. He is the founding chairman of the Almaz Group, which has a diverse portfolio of investments covering the capital markets, real estate, power and energy, plantations, and construction sectors. The group also constitutes a stock brokering arm, licensed and regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission of Sri Lanka. With a lifelong passion in the capital markets and commitment to building progressive business practices, focusing on long-term investment, Mr. Buhardeen continues to make significant contributions to both the Sri Lankan and international business landscapes. I would now like to call upon our chief guest for the day, Mr. Imtiaz Buhardeen, to address the gathering.
Assalamu alaikum. Senior Deputy Principal, Mr. LWK Silva, guest speaker, Mr. Haroon Mawjood, Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, Senior Vice President, respected teachers, parents, fellow old boys, and dear students. It is truly an honor to stand before you today as a proud alumnus of 1983 batch. Today, as we gather to celebrate the 69th Islamic Day, we take a moment for reflection, unity, and appreciation of the values that bind us as a community. Returning here as a chief guest after more than 40 years is both humbling and deeply meaningful. Standing here brings back many fond memories from my time at Royal, the dedicated teachers who instilled values that continue to guide me, and the friendships I forged, which I have endured to this day. It seems like not long ago we celebrated our batch's 50th birthday, and next year we look forward to the 60th milestone, inshallah. Royal College has instilled a unique sense of belonging where diversity is celebrated and each student is encouraged to embrace individuality while upholding our shared values. The friendships formed here are lifelong bonds. Traditions like the Royal Thomian Big Match and the Bradby Shield embody a culture that makes us all proud to be royalist. Our guest speaker, Haroon Mawjood, I think he touched upon and gave a very inspirational speech. So I'll try to speak something differently on my personal experience and on investments. Reflecting on my journey from joining Royal as a young boy to leaving as a confident young man ready to face the world, and then navigating complex business landscapes globally, I recognize the invaluable lessons learned along the way. Today, I wish to share a few insights from those experiences. On this Islamic day, as we honor the teachings of Islam, I'm reminded of the first verse revealed to our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ikra, meaning read. After completing my schooling at Royal, I embarked on a lifelong journey of learning, dedicating time daily to reading about the economy, business, and self-improvement. This continuous pursuit of knowledge has guided my daily decisions and is a habit I urge each of you to nurture even beyond your formal education. Another important lesson I have carried with me is the value of friendships and the network I built in school. Royal's alumni are diverse, spanning many fields, and each friendship is something to be cherished. I still maintain close ties with my friends from school, and I am proud of their contributions to society. This network is invaluable and is something each of you should treasure. Lastly, in this ever-evolving world, I have learned the importance of investing from young age and making it a lifelong habit. My interest in investing was first sparked by a schoolmate's father who in the 1980s was actively investing in listed companies. That curiosity led me on a journey of understanding investment and its role in building a secure future. Although I've led a group of companies with over 5,000 employees, my passion for investing, especially in the capital markets, has remained constant, and I have been an investor for over 35 years. One of my own role models is none other than Warren Buffett, who began reading about investing at the age of 7 and made his first investment at 11. Today, at his mid-90s, he manages one of the world's most successful investment firms. I encourage each of you to cultivate a lifelong drive to learn and invest, and always be mindful of our Islamic principles. Today, there are numerous Sharia-compliant products and companies available in Sri Lanka as well. Today, we also recognize the Royal College Islamic Society, established to promote peace and harmony among students. This society exemplifies the principles of our faith and serves as a platform for students to engage in meaningful dialogue, foster friendships, and participate in activities that strengthen our community. I remember the first time I attended the Islamic Day organized by the RCIS. The master in charge was late Mr. N.M. Zawad. May Allah grant him place in Jannah. He was our Islam master. Though small in stature, his personality was larger than life, and to the Islamic society he gave his best. Back then, RCIS was synonymous with Mr. Zawad, and he told us that it was Royal's oldest faith-based student organization. He believed in peaceful coexistence and maintained bridges with all. Like Mr. Zawad, it is vital that whilst we work towards and build our community, that we also ensure we build an inclusive and integrated community within a multicultural and diverse Sri Lanka that we call home. My congratulations go to all the winners and participants and the organizing committee led by student chairman Althaf Isfahan. I also extend my sincere appreciation to the teachers, parents, and the students who made this event a success. I look forward to the rest of the proceedings, and I thank you all very much. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh.
As the event reaches its sunset, I now invite Yoosuf Ilham, one of the Joint Secretaries of the Islamic Society, to deliver the word of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of the Royal College Islamic Society, it is my immense honor to deliver the vote of thanks as the Joint Secretary on this remarkable occasion. Today we gather in the spirit of reflection, unity, and respect, honoring the legacy of our tradition and the wisdom they bring to our lives. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Imtiaz Buhardeen. Sir, your presence and words have deeply inspired us, offering inspiration and guidance. Thank you for joining us today and for your invaluable contributions to our society. Our sincere thanks goes to our principal, Mr. Tilak Wattuheva, our senior deputy principal, Mr. LWK Silva, and the deputy principal of co-curricular activities, Mr. Pradeep Nishanta. Your support and guidance have been invaluable to us and have always motivated us to strive for excellence in everything we do. We also take this opportunity to acknowledge our esteemed guest speaker, Mr. Haroon Mawjood. Your address was enlightening, giving us a renewed appreciation for this day. We are grateful for your presence and the profound understanding you have shared with us. Our heartfelt appreciation extends to the assistant principals and our teacher in charge, Mrs. Azima Hussain. Your unwavering dedication and tireless efforts have been instrumental in bringing this event to life. This celebration is a testament to your commitment and leadership, for which we are truly grateful. To our dedicated teachers, past and present, who stand as pillars of strength and wisdom, we are grateful for your support and mentorship, which empower us to grow and succeed. We also warmly thank the old boys who have joined us today. Your presence serves as a reminder of the legacy and traditions that we strive to uphold. I would also like to take this opportunity to extend our gratitude to the Prefects Council of Royal College. Your constant and unwavering support has played a pivotal role in the society's success. To all the invited schools present here today, thank you for gracing this event with your presence. We are truly honored to celebrate the 69th Annual Islamic Day with you. To our beloved parents, we express our heartfelt thanks. Your unwavering support, encouragement, and faith in us have been invaluable, and we deeply appreciate your role in our journey. Finally, I would like to thank all club members and my fellow board members. Without your support, we wouldn't have been able to reach a successful year and Islamic Day. These are memories that we will cherish always and look back on with a smile. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for making the 69th Annual Islamic Day and Milad Un-Nabi celebrations a truly remarkable event. May Allah bless us all with unity, strength, and continued success. And that being said, I, Yoosuf Ilham, the Joint Secretary of Royal College Islamic Society for the year 2023-24, will now sign off. Jazakallah khair. Wassalam.